Hello everyone, welcome to John Matt Classroom. In this video, I'm going to discuss the example for implicit differentiation. So kindly refers to the question. A curve equation is given where we have x squared plus y squared plus 8y equals to b, where a and b are constant. A, find the dy dx. So kindly focus on the x squared plus y squared plus ay equals to b. So we are going to differentiate the situation with respect to x. So means that when we differentiate the x, so differentiate as normal. So if you differentiate the y, so we have to add on the dy dx. So differentiate the x squared with respect to x. So we will have 2x. Next, focus on the y squared. So this is not the x, this is the y. So do remember, add on the dy dx. So we have 2y to the power of 1. Next, remember, add on the dy dx because we are differentiate the element with respect to x and this is not the x. So we have dy dx. Next, focus on the ay. Again, the a is a constant, so focus on the y. So we will have a, then y to the power of 0 where we will have 1. Next, do remember, add on the dy dx because we are respect to x. So here we have dy dx equals to differentiate the b, which is a constant, so we will obtain 0. Next, find the dy dx, or we can say express the situation in dy dx. So focus on the dy dx, so we can say dy dx. So we can factor the 2y plus with the a equals to negative 2x because we already transfer from the left towards the right. Next, we have dy dx is equals to negative 2x over 2y plus with the a. So here we have the situation. So we can name it as number 1, this one as number 2, and this one as number 3. So just to name it b. Find the value a and b if the gradient. So in here, they mentioned the gradient. So which is the dy dx at the point 1, 3. So the gradient is negative 1 over 2 and the value of x is equals to 1 and the value of y is equals to 3. So question asks us to find the value a and b. So kindly substitute the situation where we have the point 1 and 3 into the first equation. So kindly substitute. So we will have 1 squared which is equals to 1. And then y, we have 3 squared, which is equals to 9. And then y, we will have 3a equals to b. So that is the first equation. So simplify the situation and we will have 10 plus with the 3a equals to b. So here we have number 1. Next, focus on the dy dx. So kindly substitute the situation into this part. So we have negative 1 over 2 because of the dy dx equals to negative 2 multiplied with the x, we have 1. So we still have negative 2 over, we have 2y. So kindly substitute the y into this part and we will have 3 multiplied with the 2. So the answer will become 6 plus with the a. So kindly rearrange the situation. So we will have 6 plus a is equals to 4. Next, a is equals to negative 2. So kindly substitute the a equals to negative 2 into 1. So we will have 10 and then plus 3 multiplied with the negative 2 is equals to b. So from here we have 10 minus 6 which is equals to b. So finally b is equals to 4 and the a is equals to negative 2. So that is the situation for b. So kindly refers to c. Question asks us to find the second derivative in terms of y. So focus on the a and b. So kindly substitute the value in b into the part a. So here we have dy dx is equals to negative 2x over 2y minus with the 2. So kindly simplify the situation. So we will have dy dx is equals to negative x over y minus 1. Kindly rewrite the situation and we can have dy dx is equals to x over 1 minus y. So rewrite the situation. So we will have 1 minus y multiplied with the dy dx is equals to x, so that we can avoid the quotient rule. Next, what we have to do is to differentiate the situation with respect to x for the second time. So kindly focus on this part. 1 minus y multiplied with the dy dx is equals to x. So kindly make use of the product rule. So refers to the product rule, d dx bracket uv. So we will have v u prime plus u v prime, or we have u v prime plus with v u prime. So focus on the first part where we have u and we have v. So first we have v, which is the dy dx. Then bracket, differentiate the 1 minus y with respect to x. So if we differentiate 1, we will obtain 0 because this is a constant. If we differentiate the negative y with respect to x, and we will have negative 1. Then do remember, we are respect to x, so we have to add on the dy dx. Plus, again, repeat the situation. Now we have u. Differentiate this part for the second time, so we will have second derivative. Equals, differentiate the x with respect to x, and we will have 1. So kindly express this situation where we have the second derivative as a subject and in terms of y. So kindly rearrange, or we can say rewrite the situation. So negative dy dx bracket, we have squared. Next, plus with 1 minus y second derivative equals to 1. Rearrange the situation. Second derivative is equals to 1 plus we have the first derivative squared over 1 minus y. So do remember, the question asks us to express the situation in terms of y. So kindly focus on the first derivative. Okay, the first derivative. So as we all know, the first derivative actually equals to x over 1 minus y. So kindly substitute the situation. So in here we have the second derivative is equals to 1 plus, here we have x squared over 1 minus y bracket squared over 1 minus y. So we can equate the denominator. So here we have 1 minus y bracket square plus with the x squared over 1 minus y bracket squared over 1 minus y. Rewrite the situation. So we have the second derivative is equals to 1 minus y bracket square plus with the x squared over 1 minus y to the power of 3. Next, what we have to do is to refer to the first situation. We have the x squared plus y squared, and then ay, where we have negative 2y is equals to 4. So that is the first part of the situation. Then kindly refers to this part. We can expand the situation. So we have the second derivative is equals to 1 minus 2y plus with the y squared plus with the x squared over 1 minus y to the power of 3. So kindly observe the situation, and we notice that here we have x squared plus y squared minus 2y, which is equals to 4. So kindly substitute the situation. So where we have 1 plus with the 4 over 1 minus y to the power of 3. So simplify the situation. So the second derivative is equals to 5 over 1 minus y to the power of 3. So kindly refers to the question. Question asks us to find or to express the second derivative in terms of y. So here we are, and thanks for watching.